Yo, what's up guys? I'm gonna be doing some reaction talking about UI. I've been seeing a lot of cap, and been seeing a lot of people talking about their frame data, which we don't fucking have. Stop saying we have it. I've been seeing a lot of people talking about what sucks, looks so like it's gonna be his set play, has a slow 2M, or everything sounds fucking stupid once I actually saw some footage. So I'm gonna go through this gameplay, and I'm gonna talk about what I think is gonna be really good. And then after that, now that I've had my opinion like definitively out there, I'm not gonna fucking touch this until the 20th when I'm labbing him on stream, because it's fucking pointless otherwise. So let's just skip to the beginning and go through. I'll skip ahead if there's like some body swap needs or whatever. But I gotta say, this intro is fucking amazing on every single level. I'm putting him on point with my Vegito team. Even if his assist would make it so he's like better as mid, I don't give a fuck. It is amazing. It is a beautiful intro. So first off, his 2M looks good. His 2M looks absolutely fine in comparison to his other normals, in comparison to normals as a whole. His 2M will be 100% serviceable. It's not going to be like SSJ Goku, where he has some actual like frame trap issues having true strength. So he's gonna be good first. His 2M is fine. It's good range. Honestly, I'd say it's like a Tien, Yamcha, Vegeta type of 2M. It's not like your 2M to 2M. I really like his 6S and 2S routing. That's going to have a lot of potential. And watching it, I believe... Hold on, I want to say... Watching it, I believe that he's going to be able to build 2 bars relatively easily with decent assists backing him up and extending his combos. So I really think he's going to be good point / mid. Let's talk about... First of all, that's a gorgeous manga shading. I absolutely love it. I'm gonna be spending my Zenny on that, even if I don't play Goku. I'm blocking that shit in. That is beautiful. Good job, Arxis. Let's talk about this assist. Look at how high this thing goes and how high it's continuing to go. I am dead convinced that this is going to be a pillar of just absolute vertical stature, unless it's like Spirit Bomb height. It doesn't reach. I think for Vegito, we're definitely going to be able to go to the 6L into DR, and it's going to be an incredible assist. It's going to be very good denial of just vertical space. You cannot cross this line, and the fact that it's also a DP like barrier type catch is going to be really valuable. His buttons are good. His R combo is really nice. I like his R combo a lot. His 2H is interesting. I'm definitely going to want to test around the hitboxes and see what's going on with that. So, his R combo, his jab looks fine. His light seems like it's going to be very good for correcting in the air. Although I do not know if it'll actually go into 2M like Bardock's does. People are jumping on that train a little hard when we literally don't fucking know. We haven't tested on the jumping or coming or anything like that. But it should definitely go into his 5H, and I like that his all combo side swaps. The flip stuff looks very, very gimmicky. But if you put it behind an assist with like actually good blocks done, like a Tien, Gotenks, Kid Buu, etc., you're gonna have a really good setup. I like how it has a little bit of high profiling. Yeah, I see you just get blown up if you're just doing it. They're just gonna mash on you. Which is good, because I don't want this character to just be gimmicks. It might actually be very good in root game. So that's something that's really exciting. Because it's high profiling, moves you might be able to do literally like Vegito 2L stuff. We'd have to see what starters you get off of that other than the grab. But I also saw that the grab is going to go into a sliding knockdown if you extend it. So I think his sliding knockdown special is absolutely incredible, and if the character could be really nothing else but a collection of buttons with that slide, he would be really good. Like, he would be an A-tier character with that alone. Because that slide leaves you at their feet for Oki. So if you did like a super jump IID, you could double cross up and be meaty and be safe. Now I'm very curious how far that pushes you out for Vegito DHC, because Vegito's sword wants to be as close as possible, and if it pushes you way out, I'll have to test the DHC just to make sure I can get max damage. Take a look at this. That's incredible! That Oki is absolutely nuts. I love it. Got a good 2L. And it looks like you can Gatling it, which is really nice. What did he just do there? He just ended in the counter super. Which, by the way, I think that's a very good super. It might be his only frame 1 counter. Which, like, design space-wise would make sense. Otherwise, I don't see the use for the move. It's not frame 1. Again, I like the auto combo side swap. Look at that Oki, it is just divine. He's got a good 5M too. Got some good reach. Look at that, that's just a clean, perfectly fine 2M. 6H is incredible. I think it's going to be amazing for blowing up approaches. I also love the Oki on this. It doesn't side swap actually, but you get a safe jump. So it's really nice. So his 5L is definitely nothing special, but it's not bad. It's really not an overhead, guys. Please don't say it is. The auto combo ticker might be really interesting to test for. I'll try with Vegito's 23 frames, but if that doesn't work, I'm gonna wait till Sir Leon actually has his data. Most every bit of his setups are going to be based off the data that Turboham collects, so let's not bother worrying about that crap. Because we literally just don't know his frames, and guesswork is just dumb. He works his ass off to get that stuff accurate. Which actually, I like this here, because that means that the DP is able to be used up there and it holds him in place, which is going to be pretty great if you use his slide already to assist extend. Being able to have a move like that that holds him in place is going to make it so TMB is going to be able to get a DR. I like that a lot. I like his routing a lot. It looks very fun. And looks very flexible. Reminds me a lot of Gogeta. So it looks like he almost got the safe jump there, because he clashed. So I really doubt that this is bad Oki. You're at least getting safe jump. That's interesting. Super Dash actually doesn't get punished though. Let's go back, what was that? So you recover pretty instantly if you try to Super Dash or Guard Cancel into him. So 6H is not actually going to be the counter for that. So you're likely going to want a DP, which it looks like if that can connect into his 2M. Or you want to go for your actual level 1 counter super, which might be pretty solid, because it doesn't side swap. That's pretty cool, but as you can see, let's go back 1. Okay, so we went into 5H into the flip. Goku had enough time to whiff his 236L, or M, whichever one it is, so there's a huge gap there. I do not think that is going to be something you want to do raw at all, and you're going to need a lot of block stun. You're not going to be able to double flip. I'm just telling you right the fuck now. You're not going to be able to double flip unless maybe you frame perfect a Kid Buu assist. That is obscene to expect. Oh, you just fucked it up. I do like that the command grab does side swap. Leaves a lot of interesting room because you go for the flip before it. But what I would like to know is, do you have to flip to get the command grab? It seems like it actually has some decent pushback. Oh, you're dead. If he dashed up to, if you micro dash to him, you're dead. You just dash and did nothing. But if you push them back and they have like a decent normal, you're just gonna die. I think the pushback is fine, but it's not safe. Interesting little frame trap there. This is going to take a little bit of time to get by as well. There it is. Okay. That looks like he can link a 5L out of a tipped JM. That's a good ass normal. Again, I think this is an absurdly good. Wow. That is a really good range for his DP. That's going to make it really reliable. Hold on, what is that? That's a standing low. Oh, he mashed. So that was 5M. So from 5M, he can go into a standing low. Maybe he has like a 3M or something? Because that definitely was not his 2M. And then he went for a reset. Or there might be some cute shit like that. So I was hearing from some people saying that like this always puts you full screen. It side swaps. I don't see any reason to say that when you side swap back into the corner that it won't have like a actually close-up Oki. So I still think from watching that Vegito's 2 and 4L into Fist is 100% gonna be able to go into that level 3 just fine. I love his intro, I love his outro. I think his buttons are great. I think his special moves have a lot of really good potential. I think that he definitely needs the 10 on his back. I think someone definitely needs to mod that shit, because that would be absolutely godlike. But other than that, I think the character's very good. I think the character would have been good alone, even if he didn't have all these cool little gimmicks. He does. He has really awesome tools. He has a lot of invincible shit. His 6H looks incredible because you're going to be able to get a 2M, like actual 2M punish, because it looks like he just forces you to whiff, and the average move on whiff is like minus 30 or whatever. So I imagine that if he like fadeaways you, he's gonna be minus, so that it's not just fucking broken. But as long as he's unsafe and he has a decent fast normal, which his 2M looks fine. Let's say his 2M is like between 10 and 12 frames, depending on distance or whatever. If he's, say, minus 6 and let's say a max of 12 frames, because that's what I've seen, which 12 frames look perfectly fine. Cooler's 2M, by the way, is like 12 or 13 frames, and that's a lot slower than what I'm looking at here. But anyway, that's fine. Moving on, his, let's say, 12 frame 2M, while minus 6, if they're minus 30, that shit don't matter. It's gonna be a 2M punish. So if someone does something reckless against you, you can just kill them. And that's really cool, because otherwise, like, counters, DPs, really shit scaling. Reflect, yes, that could often be a clean punish, but Reflect in certain setups often leads to them being pushed back and being able to do their move again and get back in on you. Because this is forcing the whiff, literally, and making them recover the full amount, it's going to be really good. It's going to be... If there's 1 frame grab, please don't fucking do this, probably. It's going to be 4 frames to start, probably, just as the standard thing to expect from these type of moves, as all counters that are not frame 1, all defensive stuff is frame 4 active. So if this is like frame 4 active, doing it in neutral or during scrambles is going to be absolutely incredible. I want to know if you can cover the assist or something like that to make it even better. But I'm really excited. I think the character's really good, and I'm going to be labbing him with Vegito on stream on the 20th. Thanks for listening to my thoughts. Don't listen to misinformation, don't say cap shit. We still have only leaks to work with. Please wait until the streams